24th of March, a new variant of coronavirus is discovered in India. Health officials warn it is significantly more infectious than other strains of the virus and that vaccines may be less effective against it. 1st of April. The new variant is discovered in the UK for the first time. Boris Johnson's government fails to inform the public of the danger. 2nd of April. Pakistan and Bangladesh are placed on the UK red list, but travel from their neighbour India is still permitted, despite daily cases in India being more than 10 times higher than in Pakistan and Bangladesh. 4th of April. Recorded daily COVID cases in India pass 100,000 for the first time. 5th of April.
We set out our roadmap and we're sticking in it. And I want to stress that we see nothing in the present data that makes us think that we will have to deviate.
7th of April. Of the people arriving in the UK from India in the past 2 weeks, 4.8% have tested positive for COVID-19.
I don't think that anything I have seen leads me to suppose that we will have to change the roadmap or deviate.
8th of April. In New Zealand, where India was already on an effective red list, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announces,
"We are temporarily suspending entry into New Zealand for travellers from India."
11th of April.
COVID-19 is spreading faster in India than anywhere else in the world.
14th of April. Indian daily cases passed 200,000. The country is still not on the UK's red list. Nearly 1,000 people a day are arriving in the UK from India. 15th of April. Ministers finally reveal the new variant is present in the UK, 2 weeks after health officials first found it. But the government still won't make India a red list country. 16th of April. The government says Boris Johnson intends to visit India the following week to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi and secure a post-Brexit trade agreement. The Sunday Times will later report tensions in Whitehall about whether Johnson delayed putting India on the red list because he didn't want to jeopardise the proposed trip. A senior Whitehall source will tell the newspaper, "It's very clear that we should have closed the border to India earlier and that Boris did not do so because he didn't want to offend Modi." 19th of April. As daily COVID cases in India top 250,000, Boris Johnson cancels his own planned trip to the country. His government announces India will finally be added to the red list, but not immediately, only in 4 days' time. The delay causes a surge in interest from people determined to fly from India to the UK before the new rules come into force, with travel website Skyscanner recording a 250% increase in searches for flights. 20th of April.
I see nothing in the data now that makes me think we are going to have to deviate in any way from the roadmap.
21st of April. India records a world record 314,000 COVID cases in 1 day. 23rd of April. India is finally added to the red list. 3 weeks have passed since the new variant was first identified in the UK, in which time 20,000 passengers have flown from India to British airports, while the number of local authorities reporting cases of the variant has risen from 2 to 128. The new variant is now circulating widely in Britain. The stable door is being shut weeks after the horse bolted. 13th of May.
At the moment, I can see nothing that dissuades me from thinking we'll be able to go ahead on Monday and indeed on June the 21st.
19th of May.
110 direct flights from India have landed at UK airport since India was added to the red list.
It will be another 2 weeks before a specific terminal is set aside at Heathrow for arrivals from red list countries. In the meantime, arrivals from countries like India will continue to mix in queues with other passengers. 21st of May. Germany suspends travel from the UK because of concern at the high level of the new variant circulating in Britain.
Still seeing nothing in the data that leads me to think that we're going to have to deviate.
27th of May. Health Secretary Matt Hancock says
3/4 of all new cases are now of this variant,
with total case numbers at their highest for 6 weeks. 3rd of June. Health officials reveal that the Indian strain, now named the Delta variant, is dominant in the UK and probably results in a significantly higher risk of hospitalisation than the previously dominant Kent variant. 8th of June. Military personnel and rapid response teams are being called into parts of northern England in a bid to stem the accelerating spread of the new variant circulating in Britain. 14th of June. Once again, the Prime Minister's incompetence has resulted in a surge of infections, while undermining the carefully laid plans of thousands of businesses and continuing to disrupt the lives of millions across the country.